Okay, wow. I did not expect to do an upload today. Well, it's finally here. Sonic Frontiers' first actual gameplay trailer is out, and I'm more than hyped for it. Unsurprisingly, yeah, I'm in the crowd of the optimistic people. I can't make a reaction because my first viewing hype is gone, but I can do an analysis of the short teaser, and I can give out what I think of what's to come for this game, and if it'll succeed or not, in my opinion anyway. So the trailer starts in a similar fashion to the Game Awards. It's technically the same thing, but the first few seconds is actually gameplay. Wow, that's surprising. So the first shot is Sonic running through a field and what looks like he's boosting. It looks like they're keeping the same sound effects from Sonic Forces because the boost sound effect is very similar, or just the exact same, as the one in Frontier in this trailer. It then fades into Sonic being a hamster, or whatever, on like those little treadmill things, or whatever they're called. And it looks like he's charting out a map or something. It could be like a mission thing. And there's also springs and some bridges in the background, and there's actually an animal dancing around. I wonder what that is. It could be like those rock Koroks some of the leaks said, but who knows. In the next scenes, we see Sonic battling enemies, and in the first one, we actually see the spin cycle, and it actually looks like a really cool move. The only thing is, I hope it isn't automated. It also kind of looks like Sonic is getting multiple homing attack animations from the looks of it, but I'm probably just seeing things because I'm blinded by optimism. Other moves is like this one move that kind of is like the Zavok boss fight in Sonic Forces, where he just rapidly kicks the opponent. And in the next one, we actually see Sonic win. And I don't see other people talking about this because it looks like Sonic wins from Sonic Heroes. I think that's the game it's from. And another move is kind of like the cyan laser power-up from Sonic Colors and other games the Wisps appeared in. But it's not using the diamonds to warp around. It just goes straight for the enemy. I wonder what it is. Well, we don't know what it is, but we'll find out eventually at the IGN, whatever the thing is. And while these scenes are going by, he's also collecting a bunch of rings, and he's also grinding on rails, which shows that they're gonna throw in the assets, so it's not a dull and empty open world. But I'm still confused as to why rails are just floating in the air. It's just confusing to me, but whatever. It's cool. I want to do some epic grind rails. And in the final bit of gameplay, it looks like Sonic is battling some sort of boss fight. Now remember how some of the leaks said he runs up like the Titans and stuff? Well, this is kind of what he does in this trailer, but it doesn't look like one of the Titans to me. It looks like just like some sort of like, it could be like the Linuxes or whatever they're called, or the Hinoxes that you can find in Breath of the Wild, or they're just like optional mini bosses or something. And the red and black glitchy thing kind of reminds me of Infinite a little bit, but I guess because the encyclopedia exists, I don't know if that says everything's canon because I don't know everything, but who knows, it could be Infinite. Infinite could be the bad guy, who knows. The trailer ends with the symbol we saw in the first CGI trailer for Sonic Frontiers, and they changed the logo, and it's a million times better than the original. The original looked so dull and boring. There was nothing about it that gave it a special flair. This one is an improvement. Also, the little O, it kind of reminds me of like the Sonic Colors boost when you don't have a Wisp equipped. I could see some Sonic YouTubers getting mad. And that about does it for what's in the trailer. Now all we gotta do is wait for the full trailer to come out, because that one's just a teaser. Now, I'm glad that they threw in the Sonic assets, like the springs, the hoops, the grind rails, the rings. Like, what's a Sonic game without rings? Is there a Sonic game without rings? I suppose so. His speed is much better compared to Forces. I mean, he looks a lot faster than he does in Forces. The only thing I'm confused by is, where's his boost effect? Like, it's just gone. Maybe it's not implemented in yet, or it's just not going to be there at all, and he's just going to casualty boost. I really hope they do add an effect, because I think the boost really needs an effect, because the cyberspace stuff has been the highlight in a bunch of the trailers. So, I mean, what would it be for if it's not going to be there, except for like the spin cycle, I guess. I also love the variety of comet moves. It's not just punches and kicks like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. They're actually going to do stuff besides those. I feel like that Cyan laser type move, I like how they're bringing back Sonic Wind from Sonic Heroes. I thought that was a neat little addition. And I also like the spin cycle. It looks like a nice move or something. The game visually looks pretty impressive. It looks like it's pushing graphics again. It looks like it's trying to compete with Unleashed and Generations. The only thing I'm confused by is how is this game going to run on the Switch without dropping in frame rate? I suppose maybe they're going to do something like what they did with Forces, because I feel like when Forces got ported over to the Switch, it kind of got a bit of a downgrade in graphics. I mean, like, here's a picture of the Switch version, and then here's side-by-side comparison of the PS4 game. They're probably going to do something like that, except downgrade the graphics by a lot so that the game could run in a smooth 30 frames per second. Why I say 30 frames? I just believe that the game cannot run at 60 frames per second. I don't think they're going to do that. That's just what I believe. If I had to point out any questions for this trailer, is like, where's the story elements? Are they going to include like story elements into it? Like, show us a bit of the plot so we can get like a understanding of it or something? That's just what I'm waiting for and just curious about, but who knows, we'll have to wait till the full trailer comes out soon. But how do you guys feel about this teaser? Do you think it's disappointing, or do you think it's promising? And hey, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you did. But I guess that's all for today. I'll probably make a full version in a couple days. I don't think I'll manage to make it as soon as the trailer comes out, because I don't want to do that. But I'll see you guys when the full trailer drops, and I'll maybe do an Origins video afterwards. So I'll see you guys then, and take care.